And as we become a much more disparate society of wealth and lack thereof, we are seeing needs for different kinds of services for various communities across the spectrum. That the nonprofit sector in general has been the sector that has picked this up, right? So the private sector will do work that they can make money on. That is the sole purpose of a private sector agency. If they cannot make money on it, they will not do it. Right? The government sector, whether it's in the US, whether it's federal, state, or local, the government is supposed to serve everyone. So as we start to recognize that it's impossible for the government to simply serve its constituents, to not think outside of its community, we recognize that the government can't do it all. So you've got the private sector and the government sector, and what the nonprofit sector does is it sees a need. It sees a need that the private sector can't make money on, and the government sector, for a whole host of reasons, mostly resource allocation, can't provide services for. And so as we become a more populated world, we have more people that need services. Thus the burgeoning of the nonprofit sector. How's that?
I think it's true internationally as well. There are huge swaths of the world where economies are growing. A growing middle class is creating more space for civil society. The nonprofit sector is burgeoning in places like China, India, Brazil.
Where it never existed before.
Where it didn't, yes.
Right.
Which, with the nonprofit sector growing here and growing internationally, that means that the type of work that it takes to sustain those organizations also requires people to step in and take up that work. So, you need people who can manage operations in nonprofit organizations or in government organizations. You need people who can manage compliance. You need people who can manage grants. So all of these jobs become very, very important as people want to manage the accountability of their resources that they're investing into these organizations, which also creates opportunity for different types of people with different types of skill sets to come into the sector.